Welcome back to 2 Minutes with Tim, and be sure to check out the link in the description for the full breakdown. Also, I'm going live on July 21st, where I'll be talking about the move-up homebuyer dilemma. What should you do? Should you stay in your home? Should you rent your home out? Or should you sell your home if you want to move up? So be sure to check that out. And if you are new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. I do these videos every Friday, and I go live every other week. So please hit subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So with that being said, this week's going to be tough to get done in under 2 minutes. There's a lot of information, but go ahead and start that 2-minute clock and let's just jump right into it. So here's how mortgage rates changed this week according to Mortgage News Daily. Now let's break down what moved the bond market and why it mattered. June brought some welcome inflation news, both consumer and wholesale inflation coming in lower than expected. Consumer prices fell 0.4% for the month, while annual inflation slowed to 3.5%. Core inflation, which excludes food and energy, remained unchanged from May, while wholesale prices also declined, helped by lower energy costs. This is important because the Fed closely watches inflation when making decisions about its benchmark interest rate. The Fed will continue monitoring inflation trends, labor market conditions, and geopolitical developments in the Middle East as it evaluates future policy decisions. In housing, pending home sales, which measures signed contracts on existing homes, declined 5.4% from May to June, ending a 4-month streak of gains. The report highlights just how sensitive buyers are to mortgage rates and affordability. Housing starts made a strong comeback in June, rising 19% after a steep drop in May, beating expectations. Building permits, a leading indicator of future construction, dipped 3%. Builders remain cautious as affordability challenges, elevated mortgage rates, and higher construction costs continue to create headwinds for new home construction. Looking at the broader economy, retail sales rose 0.2% in June. Lower gas prices reduced sales at gas stations, but excluding gasoline purchases, retail sales increased a stronger 0.7%, suggesting consumer spending remains resilient despite ongoing economic uncertainty. Finally, oil prices moved higher as tensions between the US and Iran escalated, making energy prices another trend worth watching in the weeks ahead. So here's how mortgage rates changed this week. Keep in mind, your personalized rate may vary based on your credit profile. These are just sample rates. Some might include points, while yours may not. And as I wrap up this 2 weeks with Tim, let me know how I did on the time. If you know someone wondering about buying or refinancing, or just curious about the housing market, share this video with them. And remember, if you have any mortgage questions over the weekend, I'm just a quick message away. See you next time.